Testing stream audio. Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing stream audio. Testing. Testing. Stream audio test 2. Testing. Testing. Good afternoon and welcome to the McDonogh Press Box. We're broadcasting live from Dutch Ice Stadium. Currently having some camera issues, so just me on the microphone for now. I'm Jack McKinnell. I'll be announcing the game. We got Jack Broussard starting on the mound for McDonogh. We got Wright leading off for the Loyola Dons. Broussard takes the first pitch. Strike one. Looking. The windup again for Broussard. We get a foul tip. Quick 0-2 count for Wright from the Dons. See if Broussard brings some off speed here, if he tries to blow by him again with the fastball. There's some off speed from Broussard. It is high and away. Taken. Count to now 1-2. Broussard threw another fastball there on the 1-2 count. It was a line drive to second base. Took a bad hop. Could not be fielded by Aiden Alpercine out there. So unfortunate error to start off the game. It was a really tough ball to get to. So now we got a left-handed hitter, Burke, up for Loyola in the 2 slot. Runner on first base for Broussard. He's left-handed coming out of the stretch, so he can keep that runner honest there on first base pretty easily. He brings him back to the base with a little pickoff there. Still on a 0-0 count. Broussard throws the first pitch, and it's fouled away, bringing the count to 0-1. No steal attempt there from Wright on first base. We'll see if the coach decides to bring him later in this at-bat, or if he respects Broussard's left-handed pickoff moves. There's another pickoff to first base. Wright saw it coming. Did not have to dive back to the bag. Came in standing up. Not taking too big of a lead. Doesn't exactly look like he's going to steal here, but we'll see. Broussard to the plate again. It is a weak ground ball up the middle. See if Eagles can turn to. No, straight to first base, and a completely errant throw there from our shortstop. Unfortunate. That is thrown out of bounds, so an extra base for each runner. A unfortunate series of errors to start off the game. Yeah, it's tough for Broussard coming out, but we'll see if the Eagles can warm up a bit. We got now runners on second and third base with the Dons 3-hitter, Ware, coming up. Broussard's still out of the stretch. First pitch is a ball high and away. Still nobody out. Runners already on second and third. Not a great start for the Eagles. Here comes Broussard to the plate again. It's a check swing, and they will call it a strike, bringing the count to 1-1. A swing and a miss there to bring it to 1-2. Broussard's looked good so far. Nothing has made it at the infield, but some unfortunate fielding mistakes for the Eagles have left him in a tough spot early in the top of the first. There's Broussard again with some off speed. Again, high and away. Bring the count to 2-2. We'll see if he's got one pitch to work with. We'll see what he does with it. He brings back another fastball. Dons have been making contact, but not doing too much with it so far. Hopefully the Eagles can prevent a run with any contact here. Ball is fouled away. Count is still 2-2. Broussard has a lot of off-speed in his arsenal to work with. He's got a slider, a change, and a curve. We'll see if he works with any of them here after throwing the fastball in the last 2-2 pitch. And another fastball, swing and a miss for a K for Broussard. 1 out now. Men on second and third still for the Dons. We got Long coming up in the cleanup slot. fouled away. Hitters have been coming up late early on Broussard's fastball. He's usually throwing in the mid-80s, so looks like he's doing well against the Dons. He's been quick and methodical so far on the mound, not taking too much time between his pitches. He looks ready to go. Eagles fielders pushing up, trying to prevent that run from scoring here. A swing and a miss. Oh no, foul tip there. Still an 0-2 count for Broussard. Quick time for the catcher to recover from that foul tip there. Broussard could get another K here. That would be absolutely huge for the Eagles. Bring it to 2 outs. Fielders could push back their normal positions and just focus on getting that runner at first. Here comes Broussard on the 0-2 count. A slow ground ball, first base, thrown to the plate, and he is out at home. The Eagles get that runner, trying to make it from third to home. 1 out now, men on first and third. Great play there by the first baseman. I believe that's Evan Marcinko. Yep, that was Cinco there making that play. Well done. He was pushed up, fielded the ground ball effortlessly right to home plate. Get that tag. So now we got 2 outs for the Eagles, men on first and third here. We'll see what they do about a possible steal here from the Dons. But Broussard is left-handed again, so this definitely makes that situation a lot tougher for the Dons runner. Broussard looks him back, delivers to home. And we got a ball high and away to another left-handed hitter for the Dons. We got Belbot hitting 5th. Broussard again to the plate. Swing and a miss. Bring the count 1-1. Dons seem uninterested in stealing here in this first and third situation. Seems like they definitely don't want to risk it with that man in scoring position. Have some confidence in their DH here. Oh, fastball gets away from the catcher, and the runner scores, stealing home. An unfortunate missed ball there, and the runner from first takes second as well. A series of errors for the Eagles did end up costing them this inning. Looked like they might have been able to get out of it, but unfortunately they had a run score. Broussard's fastball was low in the dirt and could not be stopped. Counts now 2-1, man on second base. 2 outs still. Broussard to the plate again. Tried for some off speed there, so just a bit outside. Bring the count to 3-1. See what catcher Dylan Leidy brings up for Broussard here. Delivers to the plate again, and it is fouled away. High fly ball over the third base dugout. Got a full count here, 2 down. Man on second base for the Dons. And he's running if there's any contact. We'll see what Broussard does on this 3-2 pitch. Throws it right down the middle. It's ball high in the air. Evan Marcinko at first base is calling it for the Eagles. It's a windy day. We'll see if he can get it. He barely does. A wind almost got him there, but Cinco, cool, calm, and collected, gets that 3rd out for the Eagles. They escape with only 1 run of damage after those unfortunate 2 errors from the middle infield to start off the inning. So your score after the top of the first, Dons 1, Eagles 0. We'll see what the Eagles can do with their first at-bat. And we're back with the bottom of the first inning here. We got Peter Kokenis leading off for the Eagles. Number 11, Lopez, pitching for the Dons. Count is now to 1-1 for Kokenis. He fouls one off. It's a pop-up. Catcher's looking for it, but it is over the back of the backstop, bringing the count to 1-2. We'll see if Lopez decides to deliver some off-speed here in the pitcher's advantage count. It's a right-handed pitcher coming out of the stretch already. Not a fan of the wind-up. And it's a fastball high and away, bringing the count to 2-2. He's got one more pitch to work with here. We'll see if he decides to bring a fastball back again or work in some off-speed. Gets the sign. And it's a hit by pitch. Looks like he was trying to mix in some off-speed like I was thinking. And Kokenis takes first base. We'll see if the Eagles dial up a steal sign or not for their leadoff hitter. And we got Ben Kinney in the 2 slot here. Another right-handed hitter for the Eagles. See if they try any base path trickery or not. Fake bunt and a steal for Kokenis. Errant throw by the Dons catcher. And it's a successful steal. Eagles now nobody out, man on first, and a clean count for Ben Kinney. Looks like Kinney's trying to bunt. Bunt is popped up. It does hit the ground. Kokenis has looked back to first base, and Kinney is thrown out. It's a good try on the sacrifice bunt, but unfortunately popped too high in the air. Could not get the runner to advance to third base. So now one man out for the Eagles, and we got Sam Kinney now up at bat. See if he can work in a hit here. He's got Kokenis in scoring position. Kinney takes outside fastball for strike 1. Kokenis taking a decent-sized lead off second base, but odds he's stealing third are pretty low here. Some high off speed from Lopez brings the count to 1-1 for Kinney. Another fastball just a bit outside, bringing the count to 2-1. Another fastball, this time high. Kinney is now at 3-1. He's got a pitch to work with. We'll see if he finds something he likes here. Yeah, Kinney hitting out of the 3-hole is the highest average on the team, so best bet for the Eagles for a hit here with a runner in scoring position. Kinney sees a nice fastball. He hits it. It's an unfortunate pop-up over to third base, and it is caught. Eagles now 2 men down with a runner on second. Evan Marcinko coming up as cleanup. Left-handed hitter here. He's definitely more known for his power. We'll see if he can find himself a hit to knock Kokenis in. But if not, then an unfortunate opportunity missed by the Eagles. Cinco takes ball 1. Another ball, this time inside for Marcinko. Brings count to 2-0. Oh, should be able to find something he likes over the next couple pitches. I'm sorry, counts now 1-1. That inside fastball was a strike. This time a ball outside. 2-1 count. Lopez delivers another fastball. This time catching the outside of the plate for another take and strike from Marcinko. Hasn't found the bat off his shoulder yet, but he's got too soon with that 2-2 count with 2 men down as well. Cinco fouls one away well. Keeps himself alive. And it's a ground out to first base for Marcinko to finish the inning out for the Dons. Your score at the bottom of the first: Dons 1, Eagles 0. All right, apologies for the delay there. We still have Broussard on the mound for the top of the second. That is. first batter there was Austin Gemmell. He had a fly ball to right field, and it was unfortunately dropped by the Eagles right fielder pal. So now we got the Don 7-hitter Faust up with a man on first. He tried a sac bunt on that first pitch, but it was fouled away. So we got Broussard with an 0-1 count. He's already showing bunt here, and he does lay one down. It is another foul ball, bringing the count to 0-2. Two failed attempts at that sacrifice bunt to move that runner up. So Faust has dug himself in quite a hole here in this at bat. Let's see if Broussard can close out the first out of the inning. Alright, and in a couple seconds you guys will be seeing video. We got our camera working, which is awesome. And, oh, that was a close one. There is ball one for the at-bat. Brings the count to 1-2. Here's Broussard out of the stretch again. He's keeping that runner on first honest. Delivers to the plate, and it's fouled away. Faust is keeping himself in this at-bat. See what Broussard brings here. He's definitely got some opportunities for the off-speed. He's just got to watch for any pass balls here. Another foul ball. Faust is making Broussard work for this out. Here comes Broussard again on the 1-2 count, and it is fouled away once again. Broussard hasn't had any luck blowing a fastball past him here. We'll see if he tries some off-speed. He's certainly conditioned Faust to that fastball now. Here he comes again. Looked like change up there, but it was a bit high, so brings the count to 2-2. One less pitch to work with here. Broussard again to the plate, and it is fouled away once again. Faust is keeping this at-bat rolling. Gemmell is not the quickest. He's definitely known more for his power, so he won't be going anywhere from first base. And it is fouled away once again. It's getting out of hand here. Broussard's pitch count is going up pretty high. Needs to work his way out of this at bat if he wants to find himself still pitching deep into this game. And that one's fair, and it'll drop into right field to see if they can pick up an out. No. Tried to get Gemmell running to second base. Could not catch him sleeping. So now men on first and second for the Eagles, or for the Dons, that is, with nobody out still. Couple balls to right field that could not be collected. So see if the Eagles can find one here. They got to force out at third. And here comes the bunt, and it's pulled back at the last second for a ball one. We'll see if Bonaparte here, the Dons 8-hitter, decides to go for it again. He does. He lays it down well. There's Jacobson at third base making the play. And he did get Bonaparte out, but he did his job. Men are now on second and third for the Dons. It's well done. Good sac bunt there. Now we got two men in scoring position with only one out. 9-hitter Jenkins coming up for the Dons. Third base coach going to talk to the umpire real quick. Have a little conference. We'll see what Broussard brings here to the last hitter in Loyola's lineup. Definitely looking for an out at home here, or a look back and play to first. Eagles not looking to be down 2 in the same amount of innings. That ball taken for a ball, gets away from Lighty there briefly, but Not enough for the runner to make a move from third base. Broussard delivers to the plate again. That one fouled off down the first baseline. Seems like he's a little late on Broussard. Fastballs could be effective in this one. That one is down the right field line, and it is foul once again. Jenkins still coming up late on Broussard's fastball. See if he can get around to it here in this 1-2 count. Here comes Broussard to the plate again. It's a check swing. Taken for a ball, just a bit low. Brings count to 2-2 here with one man out. That ball is taken outside. Count's now full. Broussard's left himself in a tough spot with this batter, but Jenkins hasn't had any luck with the fastball yet, so definitely not the worst thing in the world for him to come back to it. Here he is with the fastball. Oh! And that is ball 4. Jenkins has walked, leaving the bases loaded. Not a terrible walk if that hitter's at the top of the lineup, because you now have that force out at home. However, with the 9-hitter up at bat, not exactly what you're looking for in that situation. You definitely want to turn that at bat into an out. But still an opportunity to keep this inning scoreless for the Eagles with a nice double play or force out at home. We'll see what Broussard cooks up with the leadoff hitter right back at bat for the Dons. Still only one man down. Quick meeting at the mound for the Eagles. Probably discussing their strategy for seeing if they can get that force out at home or not. Looks like middle infielders are playing at a pretty normal depth. Corners in just a bit. Especially Evan Marcinko. He's playing up a good bit there at first base. Broussard delivers, and it's a ball way inside. Right forced to jump back. 1-0 count here with the bases loaded. No room for a walk for Broussard, so he's got to bring it to the plate eventually. There it is. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Here comes Broussard delivering to the plate for the 1-1 count. That ball is fouled down the right field line. Seems like most Loyola's hitters are a bit late on Broussard's fastball. They've definitely had a lot more balls down that right field line into right field. Got 2-2 count now. He's got one extra pitch to work with before he's got to bring that strike. Here comes Broussard, and there's strike 3. Gets that backwards K. 2 outs now for the Eagles. Got all their fielders back at regular depth. Just got to get this one, and they can escape unscathed from this inning that did not start off very well. Here comes Broussard to the 2-hitter Burke. Here's Broussard again on the 1-0 count. That one's taken for a strike down the middle. Don't know about Burke, but that looked like a nice pitch to swing at for me. But can't blame him for taking strike 1. That ball taken a bit high to bring the count to 2-1. See if the Dons catcher can do here with bases loaded. He's definitely got ducks on the pond. There's Broussard with another outside fastball. That one just misses the plate. 3-1 now. He's got to bring a strike in this situation. Here's the pitch. And it's a ball away. Broussard with the unfortunate walk with the bases loaded. That is always tough to stomach. You can definitely always feel that pressure as a pitcher. You know, you don't want to deliver that pitch that can get absolutely destroyed, bring multiple runners in, but at the same time, that walk with the bases loaded, oh, it feels like the worst way to get scored on. Here's Broussard again to Ware this time in the 3-hole for the Dons. Brings a nice strike one there down the middle of the plate. There's a hit right to, that is a line out right to shortstop. Sam Kinney makes the play. The Eagles escape out of the inning yet again, letting in 1 run. Your score at the in the middle of the 2nd inning. Loyola Dons 2, McDonogh Eagles 0. Be back in a moment with the bottom of the 2nd. Number 11, Lopez taking the mound again for the Dons in the bottom of the 2nd. Had a nice first inning, so not exactly a surprise. Got Jack Jacobson up, number 5 hitter for the Eagles here. Starting 3rd baseman for today. See what we can do with the first pitch of the inning. That ball is taken high and inside for ball 1. Jacobson takes another ball, still high. Hasn't found anything to swing at yet, and I doubt this next pitch will be a swing. Well, I stand corrected. Jacobson blasts one into left field for a nice base hit to start off the inning. That is exactly what the Eagles needed after a couple of stale at-bats last inning. Here we go. We got Dylan Leidy, the Eagles catcher, up in the 6th hole. He's got a man on first base. He's picking up some signs from his third base coach. See if the Eagles try anything interesting here to move this runner into scoring position, or if they decide to leave Jacobson on first and let Leidy go to work here. Here's the first pitch. No steal from Jacobson. Again, high and inside. When Lopez has been missing those fastballs, that's where they've been mostly ending up. So we'll see if we see any correction to that, or if that trend continues at the beginning of these at-bats. Here's Leidy on the 1-0 count. And it is another ball very high and inside. Two-0 count here now to Leidy. Jacobson got a nice pitch on the same count last at bat. We'll see if Leidy is just as willing to swing with no strikes on him, or if he'll decide to wait it out, see if he can find something he likes later on in this at bat. Jacobson taking a little bit larger lead there on first base, but yet another ball. No reason really to steal so far. Lighty on this 3-0 count. See if Lopez can deliver a strike here to avoid the consecutive pitch walk. Here's Lighty faking the bunt to throw Lopez off, and it is high. Once again, that is 4 straight high pitches delivered by Lopez to the Eagles 6-hitter. See if he can remedy this here with number 9 for the Eagles. That is Ryan Arnold coming up in the 7-hole. Yet another right-handed hitter for the Eagles. Arnold, a solid starting outfielder for them this year. See what he can do with men on first and second. Nobody out. He takes strike 1 there. Oh no, I'm sorry, that was ball 1. Bit low it seems like. At least it's not high for Lopez. That's improvement. Arnold lays down a bunt on the 1-0 count. Oh, Lopez bobbles it, and Arnold's safe at first. He beats that bunt out. Very well done by Arnold. Lopez seems a bit rattled. He's now got the bases loaded. Nobody out. Unfortunately, bobbled that bunt, coming right back to him. Good hustle by Arnold to not get thrown out there at first. We got the bases loaded for the Eags. And number 8 hitter, Scarf, coming up. He's DHing for Broussard this game. Meeting at the mound here for the Dons. Want to make sure they don't make any mistakes with these bases loaded. It's a crucial time to keep them in the lead. Lopez has a lot of work to do to get himself out of this inning. Coach is heading back to the dugout. Fielders back to their positions. And a fresh count for Scarf. Ryan, a left-handed hitter here. Change up for Lopez. That is a ball outside. Bring the count to 1-0. Definitely not looking for a walk here with bases loaded. Broussard can tell from experience from last inning. Not exactly what you're looking for. Scarf takes another one. This one catches the outside of the plate. Bring the count to 1-1. Dons are up 2-0 in the bottom of the second inning here. Lopez delivers to the plate once again. That ball is way high to bring the count to 2-1. That is taken right down the middle. It's another ball though, bit low. Well done by Scarf. It's definitely a good eye. He's making Lopez work for these strikes because he's not hitting the zone as often as he would like. 3-1 count here. He's got to come to Scarf. Scarf calls time out. Wants to prepare. We'll see what he can do here. Lopez obviously not looking for this walk. He wants to make Scarf try and do something at least. But with the bases loaded, almost any contact is good contact. And there's another walk from Lopez with the bases loaded. Eagles score their first run, bringing it to 2-1 here. Now we got the 9-hitter. That is right fielder Devin Powell up for the Eagles. Bases still loaded with nobody out. This is a very dangerous situation for the Dons. Could get out of hand for them very quickly. So right now they're preserving that 1-run lead up 2-1. So here's Lopez to the plate. Ball high and inside. Brings count to 1-0. That's definitely a strike right down the middle. Well done by Powell, though, to make sure Lopez had his control back before he starts swinging. Don't want to give him anything for free. Got a 1-1 count now. And there's a swing and a miss to bring it to 1-2. Tough situation here for Powell, but Lopez can't get too creative with that off speed because he's got that runner on third. Do not want any pass falls here in this situation. That's just another free run they're giving out. And there is strike three looking for Powell. Unfortunate at bat. Kokanis, leadoff hitter, back up at bat. Got one man out. Bases still loaded for the Eags. Here comes Lopez with a breaking ball. Forces Kokanis to duck. Hate to see that happening. 0-1 count now. It's a very good curveball to start off the at-bat. A lot of hitters not exactly looking for that. Foul tip for strike two for Kokanis. He's already worked himself into an unfortunate count here in this at-bat. We'll see if he can find his way back to some contact here, or if Lopez can find another clutch strikeout. Here's Lopez on the 0-2. And it is contact down the third base line, but just a bit foul. Kokanis keep himself alive. Well done to fight off that outside pitch. See if he can take it the other way if he finds himself another one of those. Kokanis calls time. Wants to make sure he is collected before he faces his 0-2 count yet again. There's a ground ball to first base. And an errant throw by the first baseman. Run scores for the Eagles. Runners will hold after that. There's an unfortunate error for the Dons. Brings the score to 2-2. Ground ball was fielded well by Gemmel there at first base, but could not make the throw to get the out at home against his former team, the Eagles. Gemmel transferring last year from McDonogh to Loyola. Grudge match, if you will. Here's Lopez again, delivering to Ben Kenny. Small strike zone for Kenny. Could be difficult to hit with Lopez's control. Ball one there on that first pitch. We'll see what he does with the second. That's going to be another ball. Low pitch there. Brings it to 2-0. Base is still loaded with one out. So needs a strikeout or a weak ground ball or something like that to prevent another run from scoring. And that looks like ball three. It will be ball three there. Like I said, tough strike zone to hit for Ben Kenny here. Definitely a big advantage. See if Lopez can find the zone here. He can't. That's going to be ball four. Oh, wow. I don't know if I agree with that call. That's an outside strike there to bring it to 3-1. Looked just a bit outside to me, but you never know. There's ball four. Kenny gets walked with the bases loaded. Brings in another run. Putting the Eagles up 3-2 in the bottom of the second. It's the second run walked in for Lopez, and they're taking him out. Dons pull their pitcher after 1 1/3 innings. Not exactly what you're looking for there to start off the game. Let's hope they have a strong bullpen. Otherwise, this could keep definitely getting out of hand. All right, we're going to leave you for a moment as the Dons warm up their new pitcher. We have number 24, I believe, on the mound now for the Dons. Let him warm up now, and we'll come back to you once we resume in the bottom of the second. And we're back in the bottom of the second. Still got 1 out and the bases loaded for the Eagles. Got Jack Belbot on the mound now for the Dons. He was DHing. Now he's going to be pitching and hitting in his slot here. Comes with strike 1 against Sam Kinney. Kinney crowding the plate a bit. And there is ball 1 outside. Gets away from the catcher a bit, but Kinney waves the runner on third base back to the base. Was not far enough away to get that steal of home. Belbot working out of the windup here with those bases loaded. Not too worried. And there's a pass ball. Runner safe at home. There we go. Great work from the Eagles. It's number 24 for the Eagles stealing home there. That is Ryan Scarf. Good speed and quickness. Get under that tag there at home. Runners now on second and third. Not the best start for Belbot. Couple unfortunate pass balls. Dons are at 3-7 for the season. Eagles still looking for their first win at 0-9, but just gotta believe. Up here 4-2. Belbot delivers an outside strike to bring the count to 2-2 on Sam Kinney. Runners on second and third. There's room for a walk for Belbot, but I don't know if that's exactly what he was on to do with the cleanup hitter Evan Marcinko coming up on deck. But Kinney is still one of the best hitters on the Eagles. Not a terrible walk here in this situation. Full count. Here comes Belbot to the plate, and it is outside for ball 4. Don's struggling with that control, but like I said, not the worst walk in the world. So here comes Cinco with the bases loaded. Big lefty first baseman Cinco up. See what he can do with the first pitch of the at-bat. He's going to take that outside ball. Brings the count to 1-0. Eagles up 4-2 right now. Still only 1 out in the bottom of the second. Working very well in this inning. Cinco takes another ball low this time. Brings the count to 2-0. Belbot's been struggling a bit with his control. Here comes a strike. Cinco takes a huge hack at it. Fouls it away. Counts now 2-1. Here comes Belbot again. That was definitely a strike. Oh, nope, that's a ball. Maybe I need to get my eyes checked. Don't really have the right to question the calls anymore, I guess. That brings a count to 3-1 for Cinco. And there's a ground ball up the middle. See if the Dons can turn 2. There's 1. And first baseman makes the pick and gets the out at first. Well done for the Dons to turn the play easily. Shortstop to the second baseman. Throws a bit in the dirt, but picked up well by Gemmel at first base. Dons escape from that bases loaded situation. However, still let in 4 runs there on the bottom of the second. Eagles up 4-2. We'll be back with the top of the third in a minute. And we're back with the top of the third at Dutch Ice Stadium. Got number 16, Ware, up to bat for the Dons. 3-hitter here. It's going to be a tough start facing the middle lineup for Broussard in the top of the third, but he's done well so far, so see if he can keep the Eagles rolling through to this game. Ball one there, low and away. Here comes Broussard with the second pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss there. I think he fouled it into his own leg there, Ware did, but he's limping away, collecting himself here. 1-1 count. I think he's all right. Walking it off. Yep, here comes Ware back to the plate for the 1-1 count. Broussard waiting patiently in his windup. It's a ground ball to second base, fielded by Aiden Alperstein. Throw is a bit low, but picked well by Evan Marcinko for the first out of the inning. The first time the Eagles have collected that first out in the first at-bat, so good to see the fielding picking up here. No errors yet so far this inning. Hopefully I don't jinx it, but here's Jack Belbot hitting cleanup. Belbot hits a fly ball down the left field line, but it is out of play. There's strike one. A lefty on lefty matchup here. Belbot fouls another one away. Over the back of the backstop here is already in an 0-2 hole. We'll see what kind of off-speed Broussard brings here, or if he continues to try and force it past Belbot. Yeah, hard inside fastball to Belbot. Brings count to 1-2. There's Broussard with a pitch low and away. Brings it 2-2. Got one more to work with here. See if he brings some more off speed or comes back to the plate with a fastball. There's off speed. Taken for strike three. Another backwards K for Broussard. Gets the second out of the inning already. Very well done there. Great curveball. Dropped it right in over the plate on Belbot. That's that disadvantage there with that lefty-lefty matchup, but very well done by Broussard to take advantage. Here's Gemmell up. Broussard coming right to the plate with that first pitch. Gemmell fouls it away. Eagles still up 4-2 in the top of the third. Here's Broussard with the 0-1 count. That's a pop-up. Cinco calls it, makes the catch, and there's the Eagles in and out with a clean inning. 3 up, 3 down, maintain that 4-2 lead. Very well done by Broussard that inning. It was methodical working through that. We'll be back in a moment with the bottom of the third. Here's Jack Jacobson leading off the bottom of the third for the Eagles, see if they can add on to their 4-2 lead. There's the first pitch. Jacobson takes strike one there on the outside. There's a ball yet again outside. Bellbot's definitely been working that outside of the plate for these right-handed hitters a bit more. And yet another outside fastball. This one a strike again. Jacobson finds himself at a 1-2 count. Hasn't found the bat off his shoulder yet, but he's got too soon. See if Bellbot brings some off speed. Nope, it's another outside fastball. 2-2 now. He's definitely trying to paint the corner of that plate there. Make Jacobson work to see if he can get a hit. Jacobson fouls one away to keep himself alive here. Here comes another 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for Jacobson. Bellbot finds himself a K to start off the inning. Here's Dylan Lighty. That gets a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through. Great work by Lighty to take that first pitch right up the middle. Just hard enough to sneak past the Don's shortstop and find its way into center field. Lighty finds himself a single. And here's Ryan Arnold. See if you can move him forward a little bit with one out on the board. Although Lighty is known as White Lightning, not sure if we'll be stealing here with Bellbot staring him down. Here's Arnold on the 0 count. He takes the first pitch. It's a strike down the middle. Bellbot's definitely found his way into the zone a lot more these past couple at-bats, making the Eagles work to get on base. Swing and a miss for Arnold, and Lighty finds himself at second base. I stand corrected. White Lightning with the steal. Got a runner in scoring position here for Arnold, but unfortunately finds himself in a 0-2 count. It's going to be tough to find a hit here with a lot of pitches to work with for Bellbot. That's strike three. Arnold goes down in 3 straight pitches. Got to get the bat off his shoulder there in that 0-2 count. Here comes Devin Powell, left-handed hitter. 2 men down. He's got to find himself a hit or a walk here to keep this inning alive. Preferably a hit to see if the Eagles can add on to that lead, knock that runner in scoring position in. Takes ball 1. Here's the second pitch of the at-bat. Bellbot again going outside. This one's a strike. Catches the outside edge of the plate. Another outside pitch. This one ball 2. Bellbot's definitely been painting those corners as best he can. He's finding the outside of the plate, but missing more often than he hits so far. Another ball here. 3-1 to Powell. Every pitch so far this at-bat been in about the same spot. See if Bellbot can change things up here. And there's ball 4. Powell gets walked. Runners on first and second for the Eagles with number 23. Oh, this is Devin Powell here. I stand corrected. Coming up to a bat. Eagles 9 hitter. Takes first ball high down the middle. Bellbot struggling once again with his control. Chance for the Eagles to score here. There's a wild pitch. Lighty could move up to third base here. That's a strike inside to Powell. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Bellbot right down the middle. Another strike taken. Got to get the bat off his shoulder here with this 1-2 count, 2 down. Don't want to strike out ending off your inning here. Swing and a miss gets the Dons out of the bottom of the fourth without anybody scoring. Eagles still bringing a 4-2 lead into the top of the fourth. Sorry, that's bottom of the third. See if Jack Broussard can maintain this lead. Dons have been definitely threatening most innings, but only managed to convert in 2 of them, 2 out of the 3 so far. That's mostly been because of some unfortunate errors as the Eagles fielders have warmed up. We'll be back in a moment. Thank you for watching. Broussard done a great job on the mound so far, and he works his way into the 4th inning here with, can't see exactly who it is for the Dons, but first pitch is a low strike on the outside part of the plate. That is number 15, Faust, hitting the 7 hole for the Dons up at bat. There's a ground ball down the third base line. That's going to be a tough one to convert on. Jacobson rifles one down to first base, and he is safe. Cinco had to jump off the bag to come down with that ball, and Faust beat it out there. Very tough play for Jacobson. That was right down the line and just slow enough that he had to rush to make that throw. Faust found himself on first base, and it's Bonaparte up for the Dons. Calls time here. Here's Broussard with the 0-1 pitch. He keeps the runner honest there at first base. Does not want anybody moving in the scoring position with no outs on the board. I believe Bonaparte had a sac bunt last at bat. See if the Dons coaches have him try again. No, and it's a line drive down second base. Escapes into right field. Powell bobbles it. No chance for a put out at first or second. It's now going to have men on both of those bases for the Dons. Still nobody out for the Eagles. I wouldn't say there have been errors made so far, but still unfortunate for Broussard to have a couple of not super hard hit balls fall into some unfortunate positions, to say the least. He was couldn't convert on either of those outs. So now Don's threatening to score here with nobody on the board, and Jenkins up at bat. Jenkins threatening the bunt already. He pulls back and takes strike 1. See if he does. He threatens the bunt again, and the runner's going. And Lighty decides to try to throw down to second base there instead of third. But well executed by the Dons. Fake that bunt. Make Lighty work to try and throw somebody out. Couldn't manage it. Good steal there. Now 2 men in scoring position. And nobody out. This is going to be a very tough inning to make it out of for the Eagles. 1-1 count to Jenkins here. This will be a great place for a sacrifice bunt for the Dons. We'll see if they try and pull one off or not. There's ball 2 taken by Jenkins. Just a bit inside. We'll see what Broussard brings him here. There's a ground ball to second base. Runner is going to score. And the Eagles find their first out of the inning. That is exactly what the Dons were looking for out of their 9-hitter. Just some contact, driver run in. Doesn't matter that he got out. Still managed to shorten the Eagles' lead. The Eagles now only up 4-3. Man on third base here for the Dons, and 1 man out. Got the leadoff hitter right at bat. Broussard with ball 1, just a bit outside. Second pitch found its way over the plate, but just a bit high. See what Broussard can do with the third pitch of this inning. Not exactly looking for a walk here, so he'll find himself right in the middle of Loyola's lineup. There's a fly ball. And it is out of reach for Marcinko. That'll be strike 1 of the at-bat. Here comes Broussard with the 2-1 count. That's a ball high and away. Got to find his way back to the plate here if he doesn't want to walk the Dons leadoff hitter. You can be sure they'll have something drawn up for a steal. Man on first and third. There's a strike. Swing and a miss by Wright. Brings the count full. Unfortunate ball 4 there for Broussard. Man on first and third now. Number 26, Burke, up at bat for the Dons. Broussard is left-handed, so a lot tougher to execute any sort of delayed steal here for the Dons. Broussard trying to see if he can catch Wright sleeping there at first base. Doesn't do so with that pickoff. See if he delivers to the plate this pitch. He does. Wright not going anywhere. Bonaparte with that small lead off third base. See if he can find himself an opening. Doesn't do so. The pitch was a ball, so Broussard has a 1-0 count here to Burke. There's a check swing. Strike 1. Gets that count back even. Well done by Broussard to paint that outside edge. That's another strike over the outside of the plate. Very well done by Broussard to keep the ball away from this left-handed hitter. Trying to stop another run from being knocked in. Wright doesn't look like he's going anywhere on first base. And may jinx it a little bit. He finds the steal. 2 runners in scoring position now for the Dons, second and third. That pitch was a ball, unfortunately, too. So count finds its way to 2-2. Broussard can now solely focus on the batter. There's a fly ball into right field. Ryan Arnold can't track it down. That is right down the line. Both runs will score for the Dons. And Burke will find himself a 2 RBI double. That was barely in fair play. That's way right down the line. Arnold did his best to get to it, but Well placed by Burke. Dons are now up 5-4 with one out in the top of the fourth. And their number 3 hitter, Ware, up at bat. One man in scoring position. There's Ware, and it finds its way right through Jacobson's glove into left field. And there's a base hit for Ware. Runners now on first and third again for the Dons. Eagles are getting close to making some plays, but have not been able to convert yet. It's only one out so far this inning. You know, Broussard's got to be a bit frustrated right now, but looks like he's keeping his composure well. He's got the cleanup hitter, Long, up at bat. Tries to find the pickoff of Ware at first base. Doesn't do so. Trying to keep him on, stop the Dons from stealing like they did in the last first and third situation. Here's Broussard to the plate. Ball one just a bit high. That ball is ripped down the middle. Just gets past Sam Kinney. Another run scored for the Dons, making it 6-4 to them. Men on first and second now. They found that same spot twice in a row, right between the shortstop and third baseman for McDonogh. It's well struck by Long. Now Bellbot up at bat here. Broussard with a breaking ball for the first pitch. Just a bit high for ball one. That ball finds its way through the hole yet again. Oh, and it's misfielded by Powell. Finds its way out there in right field. Both runs score. Oh my goodness, could this be a home run? He's safe. Oh, and that's a 3 RBI home run on a ground ball. That is exactly what you don't really want to see for the Eagles. Came into this inning up 4-2. They have now let in, I believe, possibly 7 runs this inning. Yeah, that's bit tragic. There was a ground ball in between first and second baseman. Got away from the right fielder. And that will be a 3 RBI home run off the air. Looks like the Eagles could be making a pitching change here. And they do. Jack Jacobson takes the mound for Broussard here. We'll come back to you once we resume play in the top of the 4th inning. Jacobson with his first pitch. Still only one out for the Eagles in the top of the fourth inning. Dons have found their way into 7 runs so far this inning. Loyola leads 9-4. Jacobson's second pitch, also a ball. Low and away to Austin Gemmel. See if Jacobson can find the plate. That sidearm delivery. And he does. Catches the outside corner to make it. 2-1. There's strike 2. Swing and a miss from Gem. 2-2 count. Great off speed from Jacobson there. First strike 3. Gemmel goes down swinging. The Eagles find their second out of the inning. Here comes Faust up at bat for the Dons. Makes contact here. Comes Kenny charging in. Throws on the run. And, just out of Cinco's reach. Came off the bag just a tiny bit. Faust is safe at first. Very unfortunate. Looked like the play could be made there real quick. Kenny trying to make that throw on the run. Just a bit away from Gemmel. Couldn't keep his, just a bit away from Cinco, that is. Couldn't keep his foot on the bag. Here's Bonaparte. Second at-bat of the inning for him. That's a foul tip on the first pitch. Brings the count to 0-1. Jacobson looking to get the Eagles out of this inning as quickly as possible. Here's Jacobson with the second pitch of the at-bat. That one's a ball low and away. Gets away from Leidy. It's a free second base for Faust, and he looks like he was going to take third for a second there, but just decided to round the corner a little aggressively and bring himself back to second base. Jacobson's missed in that same spot a couple times. Hopefully Leidy can make those stops, and Jacobson can find a spot here on the third pitch of the at-bat. Bit outside. Great work framing it by Leidy. Makes it 1-2. See if Jacobson decides to bring some off speed. He got Gemmel on the changeup with 2 strikes. And that one gets away from Leidy. Third base taken by Faust. Now, great runner in scoring position here. If Bonaparte can find himself a hit. Count moves to 2-2. Jacobson with the pitch. And it's fouled away. Remains at 2-2. 2 men out. You know, Faust is running on any contact. See if Jacobson can get the Eagles out of this inning. There's a swing and a miss by Bonaparte, and Jacobson gets the Eagles out of the top of the fourth. Unfortunately, not before a lot of damage was done. Dons found themselves 7 runs that inning to make the score Loyola 9, McDonogh 4. We'll be back with the Eagles hitting in the bottom of the fourth. Here's Belbot again, the bottom of the fourth. Kokenis at the plate. He fouls one away. Oh, that was fair. My bad. I could not see that. He lined out to first base. That is the first out of the inning for the Eagles. There's Ben Kinney. Grounds one to second. And the play is made easily. Already 2 down in the span of seconds for the Eagles. We'll see if Sam Kinney can turn it around here. Not a whole lot of potential left in this inning for the Eagles. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Belbot's working quickly. Kinney swings at the first pitch, and it sneaks through the middle. No 3-pitch inning here for the Dons. Kinney finds himself on first base with 2 outs and Cinco up at bat. See if Cinco can find himself a big hit here. See if he can move Kinney in scoring position or maybe even an RBI if the Eagles are lucky. Kinney's pretty quick. See if Eagles give him the steal sign. Doesn't look like it. Cinco fouls that first pitch off. Brings the count to 0-1. Belbot taking his time to get on the mound here for the second pitch of the at-bat. Kinney with a very small lead. Doesn't look like he's going anywhere at the moment. That pitch is in the dirt. But well blocked by the Dons catcher. Brings the count to 1-1. See what Cinco does with the third pitch of his at-bat. It's a check swing on that outside ball. Don's catcher couldn't hang on to it, but it's still strike 2. And Cinco's found himself in a hole already in this at-bat. See if he can manage what Belbot throws at him here. Belbot has a curveball that he's worked in. So we'll see if he throws it again. Nope, just change up looks like. Cinco fouls it off. Count remains at 1-2. 2 men down. Sam Kinney on first for the Eagles. Still down 5 runs. They definitely want to see if they can deal some damage this inning. Otherwise, they're leaving themselves quite the task for the last 3. Swing and a miss for Cinco, and Belbot finds himself out of the inning after only 4 batters. It's a quick one for the Dons. And see what Jack Jacobson does in his second inning on the mound here. We'll be back with the top of the 5th in a moment. Jacobson worked pretty quickly through the 2/3 of the 4th inning that he pitched. So we'll see how he does here in the top of the 5th. He's facing off against the number 9 hitter for the Dons, Jenkins. Nice strike one there. Oh, that one's got hurt. Jenkins walks it off well, finds himself on first. A little hit by a pitch there. That sidearm delivery let Jacobson down a bit with that early release. Here's Wright, leadoff hitter. Man on first for the Dons, nobody out. Still seeing if they can add on to that 9-4 lead that they've created. Swing and a miss on the first pitch for Wright. Looks like Jenkins hasn't made a move yet, but with Jacobson's sidearm delivery, he might have time to steal. If the ball gets away, Leidy with a nice block there, sliding to stop that outside pitch from getting away from him. Brings the count to 1-1. Jacobson finding the sign. It's not looking too much at first base. Definitely potential. There's a ground ball to third. And the play cannot be made. It's a new third baseman for the Eagles because Jacobson had to go pitch. Now men on first and second for the Dons with nobody out. That was number 3 at third, Tyler Wood for the Eagles. Here's Jacobson to Burke, the 2-hitter for the Dons. Foul ball on the first pitch. Brings the count to 0-1. Eagles still looking for their first out of the inning. Little activity down there in the Dons bullpen I can see. Might take Belbot out at some point. He's been pitching well so far. But they have enough of a lead. Don't want to use up too much of his arm. Here's Jacobson back with the 0-1 count to Burke. Runners on first and second still. Jacobson delivers a fastball. It's a bit high and away. Brings the count to 1-1. Swing and a miss makes it 2 strikes to Burke. Well done by Jacobson to find those outside spots. Dons have been struggling to make good contact with those. Not a whole lot of hard base hits for Loyola so far, but a lot of well-placed grounders that are sneaking through that Eagles infielders have really been struggling with. There's a pop-up by Burke, who's calling it for the Eagles. It's Sam Kinney. Makes the play. 1 down. 3-hitter Ware up for the Dons. A bit of success so far this game with I believe a ground ball that got through the infield. He's got 1 base hit so far. See if he can find himself another with men on first and second. Jacobson with the inside pitch, called for ball 1. Ball 2 way outside. Leidy makes a sliding stop. There's a swing. See if the Eagles can turn it. Gets the out at second. And play is made at first. The Eagles turn to Kinney to Arnold to Cinco. Get both outs. Get themselves out of the inning. Very well done by the Eagles. Escape without anybody scoring after that unfortunate start. And we'll see if the Eagles lineup can do any damage in the bottom of the 5th. Belbot remains on the mound for the Dons in the bottom of the fifth. I believe that's Jack Jacobson up at bat for the Eagles. It is. He takes strike one down the middle. There's Belbot with the second pitch. That one's a ball, just a bit low. Foul tip for strike two for Jacobson. Belbot got a lot of pitches to work with here. We'll see if he works in some off speed. Jacobson calls time, takes his time, gets a couple practice swings in. He's found his way back into the box. See what he does here with his 1-2 pitch. It's a ball inside, takes it for a 2-2 count. That's a fly ball down the right field line. Out of play, foul ball. Count remains at 2-2. Jacobson's been a bit late so far. A couple foul balls high and away. There's a short ground ball. Belbot fields it, makes the throw. There's out number one for the Dons. Dylan Lighty, White Lightning, back at bat. He's got nobody on base, just looking to do some damage here for the Eagles. See if he can find his way into scoring position. There's ball one, low and away from Belbot. Lighty, solid contact on that one, drives it over the left fielder's head. That ball is gone. Goodbye, home run. Lighty finds a solo homer to make the score 9-5 Eagles. That ball just kept going, and it was out of there. Driven right over the left center field fence. Very well done by Lighty. It was a great hit. That one looked like it was just going to be a fly ball at first, but Lighty got some serious power on that. Just kept going. Cuts the lead by one. Here's Ryan Arnold coming up. Arnold takes ball one inside. Swing and a miss for Arnold for strike one of the at-bat. There's Arnold with a foul tip over the backstop. Strike two now. Still looking for some solid contact. See if he can follow Lighty's solo homer up with another hit and keep the Eagles inning rolling. Eagles still got 8 more outs to work with in that 4-run deficit. So, see if they can continue to mount a comeback off of Lighty's homer. Arnold finds his way back into the box with the 1-2 count. That ball is strike three, taken on the outside corner. Unfortunately, Arnold's second strikeout look into the game. It's definitely not a stat you want to have more than one of, but happens to the best of us, that's for sure. Here's Scarf up at bat. Fouls the first pitch away down that third base line. 0-1 count. 2 outs now for the Eagles. See if bottom of their lineup can do some damage here. Scarf takes ball one, high and away. There's strike 2 over the outside corner. The Eagles have been struggling with their plate discipline on those outside strikes. A lot of those they've been watching go by. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. It's dropped. And the Dons make the play at first base to get themselves out of the inning, with that home run being the only run batted in. Your score going into the top of the 6th. Dons 9, Eagles 5. Jacobson remains on the mound for the top of the 6th inning. He's already found strike 1. See if that check swing went. It did. 0-2 count already for Jacobson. Very well placed pitch there on the outside of the plate. Oh, nope. I stand corrected. They changed on the scoreboard. That was ball 1. Another ball high and inside to make the count 2-1. Fouled away for strike 2 there. Don's looking to add to their 9-5 lead, but Jacobson does well to get him swinging there. 1 out already in the top of the 6th. There's number 24, Belbutt, up bat for the Dons. Takes ball 1 low and inside. Jacobson delivers a strike on the outside part of the plate. Brings the count to 1-1. He's doing very well with his control so far. He's kept the Dons from making some solid contact. Belbutt fouls 1 away to make the count 1-2. Got a couple pitches to work with here. See if he comes back to a breaking ball or keeps that fastball control rolling. Swing and a miss. Jacobson finds another K. 2 down already. Eagles seem like they could be working themselves back into this game. It was looking real ugly for a second when they let in those 7 runs a couple innings ago. But they've fought their way back to 9-5 now. So I got 6 outs to work with. Here's Jacobson to Austin Gemmel. Takes strike 1. Fouls that one away. Bit late on that outside pitch. Jacobson already got that 0-2 count on Gem. See if he can finish off this inning with yet another K. And he does swing and a miss on the changeup. Jacobson, 3 up, 3 down, 3 Ks. Eagles now looking towards the bottom of the 6th. It's a big run scoring opportunity. Still down by 4. But see if White Lightning's home run last inning gave him any energy. We'll be back with the bottom of the 6th in a moment. Here we are back in the bottom of the 6th inning, and we have Austin Gemmel on the mound. Former McDonogh baseball player, finds himself at Loyola now, and here he is taking the mound in the bottom of the 6th against his former team. We'll see how Gem stacks up against the Eagles lineup here. First pitch is rifled down inside. That's ball 1, taken by, I believe that's Ben Kinney. There's Gemmel with another ball. And yet another. That's actually James Pitts. He's a freshman here. The Eagles have moved him into the lineup here in the bottom of the 6th. Already found himself at a 3-0 count. Freshman doing well in his varsity at bat. Gemmel's always had a bit of trouble with the control, but he finds the middle of the plate on that one. Brings the count to 3-1. Pitts yet to get the bat off his shoulder. We'll see what he can do here with this 3-1 count. And he takes ball 4, low and inside, gets himself a walk. Here's Kokenis, leadoff hitter, back at bat. He's got a man on first base. Scoring opportunity possibly for the Eagles if Gemmel continues to struggle with that control. We'll see if he can find his way back into the strike zone here against Kokenis. Pitts with a short lead off of first base. Doesn't look like he's going anywhere at the moment. There's a breaking ball. Gets Kukanis to duck, but it's oh, and it hit him. Umpire said it hit him in the helmet. Eagles now have men on first and second with Santino Sanchez coming up to bat for Ben Kinney. Moved him into the lineup. Nobody out now. Men on first and second for the Eagles. Definitely their best start to the inning so far this game. See if they can keep this inning rolling. Gemmell still struggling with that control. Still has a walk and a hit by pitch already. Sanchez fakes the bunt and takes strike one. He squares up yet again. Jumps back. There's the ball. That one was low. Let's see if Sanchez decides to lay one down or if he starts swinging here with a 1-1 count. Squares up yet again. Gemmell steps off the mound, keeping Pitts honest at second base. Make sure he's not hopping too far off the base. Sanchez squaring up again. Takes ball 2 high and away. Gemmell looking to find his way back to the plate here. Seems like he's reluctant to let Sanchez lay one down. We'll see if he stops squaring up. Nope, he keeps doing it. He pulls back. And there's ball 3. And here comes the Dons coach to come to talk to Gemmell. Does not want him walking the bases loaded. That is not what the Dons are looking for here with senior Sam Kinney and Evan Marcinko coming up to bat next. Some serious power. Definitely do not want the bases loaded in that situation. See if Gemmell remains on the mound or if they decide to make a pitching change here. Be a quick one if Gemmell does hop off. But nope. Dons have confidence in their pitcher. Let him stay on. Got a 3-1 count to Sanchez here. See if he keeps squaring up or if he lets this one go by him. He does. He squares up. Here's the pitch from Gemmell. Pulls back and takes strike 2. Exactly what Gemmell was looking for there. Found that strike over the outside corner. Full count now. Still squaring up on the full count. It's bold move. He had confidence in the ball there from Gemmell, and that's what he found. Oh, wow. No, they did call that one a strike. Tried to pick off Pitts at second base and almost found him. That could have been a bad turnaround for the Eagles. I thought that one missed over the outside corner, but it was called a strike. So now the Eagles have one down with men on first and second. And here is Sam Kinney up at bat. Seems like Sanchez and the Eagles really believed in Gemmell missing his spots there on those last couple pitches because he was still squaring up and taking all the way on a 3-1 and full count. There's Kinney with the first swing. He fouls one over the top of the backstop. Finds himself in an 0-1 count. Keeping Pitts a bit honest at second base, but he's not going anywhere. Kinney takes strike 2. He's already found himself in quite a hole here. Not exactly what the Eagles are looking for. Another strikeout would be catastrophic towards their chances. They need to move these runners up. See if Sam can do some damage here in an 0-2 count. In a tough spot. There's the breaking ball high and inside. Kinney ducks and takes ball 1. Here's Gemmell with a 1-2 pitch. Kinney fouls it away, keeps himself in this at bat. Exactly what the Eagles need. Need some contact here. Base hit. Be absolutely perfect. Keep the morale up. Get a run in. Definitely need it down 4 in the bottom of the 6th. Kemmel looks back, Pitts. Delivers. There's a breaking ball high and inside. Makes it 2-2. Kemmel's missed that curve. Same spot both times. Seems unlikely he'll come back to it in this at-bat, but you never know. Kenny gets one. Can it find its way up the middle? It cannot. Will the Dons turn the double play? They can't. They find the out at second. Great diving play at shortstop there, unfortunately. Looked like that ball could sneak through the middle of the infield for a moment and knock Pitts in to shorten the lead to 3. But at least Kenny beat out that ground ball at first base. Didn't end the inning immediately. First and third now for the Eagles. Evan Marcinko up at bat. He takes ball 1 low and inside. Kenny not moving yet on that first pitch. See if Eagles decide to send him later on in this at bat. I don't know though, with 2 outs could be a pretty unnecessary risk. See, here's Gamble with the 1-0 delivery. That finds its way over the plate for a strike. Brings count to 1-1. Gamble taking his time with that delivery. That ball is low and inside, but well blocked by the Dons. Brings count to 2-1. Pitt's not going anywhere on third base. Cinco in a good spot here to possibly get a hit. Kenny found his way to second on that ball in the dirt. So 2 runners in scoring position. It's definitely the Eagles' best chance, especially with Cinco up at bat. That ball's inside. It gets past the catcher, and Pitts slides into home plate, and he is safe. The Eagles cut the lead to 3, only down 9-6. Gamble struggling with his control. It's exactly what the Eagles needed. Kenny moves up to third. Pitts scores. And the count is now 3-1 to Cinco. Gamble looking at his coach. Like he wants a new ball. Asking for one for the ump. He gets it. Cinco taking some big warm-up cuts, swinging for the fences. See if he can connect, following White Lightning's footsteps. Here's Gamble with the 3-1 pitch. Cinco makes contact. It's a foul ball down the first base line. Got a full count now with 2 down. Full count from Gamble to Cinco. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. Oh, man, that's a tough call. Cinco not so sure about it, but looked like it could have caught the outside edge of the plate there. Unfortunate backwards K to end off the bottom of the 6th. We move into the top of the 7th inning with the Dons up 9-6 over the Eagles. The Eagles cut the lead down to 3, but they'll have some serious work to do in the 7th inning. We'll be back in a moment. And we're back with the top of the 7th. The Eagles confident in Jack Jacobson to finish this game out for him. There he is with, I think that's inside. No, that's strike. Like that call. 0-1 count here. There's a foul tip. Jacobson. Oh, Jacobson bobbles it. And he can't make the play. That is quite the unfortunate start to the inning. It looked like it was just going to run right to him, but hopped right out of his glove, and Dons find themselves with a man on first already, with nobody down in the top of the 7th. Here's Jacobson, trying to lay down that bunt. Outside pitch stopped well by Lighty. Here's the 1-0 count. Pulled back again. Took that strike, but Lighty caught sleeping. Dons managed to take second base on that fake bunt there. Not exactly what the Eagles are looking for in this situation. Another run puts this game even further out of reach. Here's Jacobson, the 1-1 count with a man on second base. Great breaking ball there. Dropped it right over the inside part of the plate. Puts the count at 1-2. See if he can find himself a K and make the Eagles' job a little bit easier this inning. And a swing and a miss caught by Lighty. And one down for the Eagles. Jacobson has been pretty methodical so far. A lot of strikeouts, a lot of ground balls. He's been doing very well for himself. No runs let in since he's come in the middle of the 4th inning. Another ground ball back to Jacobson. Fields it with his bare hand and finds the out at first base. Cinco stretches to the outside part of the bag. Not going to get caught off this time. 2 down now. Man on third for the Dons. Jacobson back into the windup here with just that man on third. First pitch low and away for ball 1. That ball's high, and it bounces quick enough off the backstop for Lighty to field it. And the Dons runner to stay at third base there. It's good news for the Eagles. Do not want that run scoring here. 2-0 count. See if Jacobson can find the plate again. There we go. Right down the middle. Exactly what you're looking for in that 2-0 count. Jacobson with another strike. Swing and a miss. Brings it to 2-2. See if Jacobson can get out of this inning unscathed. There is a fly ball to right field. Hopefully this one doesn't drop, and it does. That is exactly what you're not looking for if you're the Eagles. Nobody calling that. Right fielder and second baseman not communicating enough, and that ball unfortunately just drops in that one spot you feel like you can never get to out there. I definitely remember a couple of those dropping in when I played right field, and you always feel like you could have had it, but you didn't. That's rough. Eagles now down 4, 10-6. Man on first base. Here's Jacobson. Outside pitch, 1-0 count. Eagles just need one more now until they get their last licks in the bottom of the 7th. That ball way outside. Brings count to 2-0. Jacobson He's a little frustrated by that ball dropping in, but it's not on him. All he's got to do is finish out this inning. There we go. Good pitch over the inside part of the plate for strike one. Dons have been taking out most of their starting lineup, giving some other guys some chances. So all Jacobson needs to do is get over the plate. But there's a steal, and Leidy's throw gets away from him and finds its way into center field. But luckily for the Eagles, runner stopped on second base. Here's the 3-1 count for Jacobson. Kinney keeping that runner honest at second. And there is ball 4. First and second base now for the Dons. Not the worst walk in the world, but either way, trying to get out of this inning sooner rather than later. Here's a wear up for the Dons. Good breaking ball for strike one for Jacobson. That ball is fouled away over the first base dugout for strike two. All Jacobson needs is one more here. Finds the sign. Finds his stretch. Delivers. And, oh, wow. That's a close one. Right down the middle. Looked like it was going to be strike three. Just a bit high according to the ump. 1-2 count. There's another foul ball. Jacobson's been placing his pitches well. No good contact yet so far for Ware. Just got to get one more by him. That one's hit up the middle. Gets by Alperstein. And they can't find the out at second. Going for home. That's an errant throw. And the runner scores. Oh boy. Oh boy. That was ugly. Every baseball coach watching this right now is screaming about relays and careful throws. And oof, that is just an unforced error. Everybody got an extra base. Exactly what you don't need when you're already down by 4 in the 7th inning. Another run scores for the Dons, making it 11-6 for them. Gotta work on that fielding discipline there for the Eagles. Oh, and a hit by pitch loads the bases quickly. Jacobson still just needs that one more out. He's so close. He's got to finish this off. Now bases loaded, 2 down, 11-6 Dons. Looks like Tedeschi's out there meeting with Jacobson, seeing if he's going to keep going. He definitely will. But, just giving him a pep talk, trying to get him out of this 7th inning. The Eagles were looking so good until they weren't, but tragically, it's been the story of the season so far, still looking for their first win. Here's Jacobson back in the windup with the bases loaded, 2 down. That's just a bit outside, makes count 1-0. And there's another outside pitch. That one framed well by Leidy for strike one. Well placed. Great curveball by Jacobson. Taken for strike two. Looking for one more here. 2 strikes, 2 outs. Oh, check swing, stopped by Leidy. He steps on the plate, and that's the inning. Eagles escape with only 2 runs being hung on him there. Here we are going into the bottom of the seventh. Dons lead 11-6. Eagles about to take their last looks, see if they can make the comeback. We'll be back in a moment. Bottom of the seventh here, last chance for the Eagles. See what they can do with it. Jacobson up at bat. Started taking ball one. Swing, foul down the third baseline for strike one. See if he can put it in fair play this next swing. There's a breaking ball. Falls just a bit outside for ball two. Dons did make a pitching change. Number 13, Ware, now on the mound for Belbot. That's a strike right down the middle. Count moves to 2-2. Jacobson seems like he just wanted to get a good look at Ware. Here's the pitch. Swing and fouled backwards. Jacobson making some contact, keeping himself alive on that breaking ball. It's well done. Kinda waited out for a nicer pitch. Ball low and away. It was close, but good eye from Jacobson. Full count. Swing, knock to the third baseman. See if he can make the play. He can. Jacobson thrown out at first. Dons find their first out. Here's White Lightning coming off of his home run. See if he can find himself another. It's definitely the spark the Eagles need in this seventh inning. Already one out. We're in a rough spot, that's for sure. But you never know. The game's not over till it's over. You got White Lightning up at bat. Anything's possible. One down. Base is empty for Lighty. See what Ware delivers. There's some off speed in the dirt for ball one. Oh, that one's called a strike. Looked a little low and away, but caught the corner. 1-1 count now. In the dirt yet again. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Taken yet again by Lighty. But bit low and inside. 3-1 count now. Done well. Good eye. This Ware's been struggling to get that ball over the plate. Ripped again by Lighty. He is having a day. That is destroyed in the left center field gap. Here he goes rounding and coasts into second base. He is single-handedly keeping the Eagles in this game. He's doing so well at the plate today. And here comes Ryan Arnold. Okay, they're unbelievable. White Lightning is being subbed off the base path. That's crazy. Here, that's number 18, Mason Zimmer, the freshman, subbed in on the base path. Lighty, unfortunately, does not get to live up to his nickname on the base path, but that's okay. Here's Arnold at the plate. Fouls the first one off. 0-1 count now. Dons are up 11-6 in the bottom of the 7th now. And another strike taken by Arnold. He has already struck out looking twice today. Let's not do it again. Here we go, Ronald. There's a swing. Down the third base line. It is foul. Here's Arnold on the 0-2 count again. Strike three yet again. Arnold having an unfortunate day at the plate, but happens to the best of us. 2 down now for the Eagles. Last chance. Here's Scarf up at bat. See if the lefty can do any damage with 2 down the bottom of the 7th. Still, Dons up 11-6. Eagles need 5 runs now with these 2 outs. Odds are looking slim. There's a strike. 0-2 already. Eagles are down to their last pitch. It is not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. Not loving our odds. Ball high and away. Keeps it alive. Oh. Curveball. Strike 3. That's the game. Dons put it away in the bottom of the 7th. Dylan Lighty does his best to keep the Eagles in it, but unfortunately the rest of the underclassmen couldn't get it done at the bottom of the lineup. But hey, still decent showing from the Eagles today. Offensively, I was very happy with how they performed, especially Lighty, of course, with that solo homer and the double. But defensively, definitely some stuff to work on for Coach T and the team. We'll be back with the next home game. Thank you for watching. Final score, 11-6 Dons. Have a good one, everybody.